details. I will say that I am live here on YouTube and on TikTok today. Today was supposed to be a tutorial day. I am changing it up. But I'll tell you what I'm changing it up to. As soon as TikTok decides it's going to notify people that I am live. It is telling me that it's doing that right now. So now I'm just waiting for everybody to come in. I'm excited about what we're going to end up doing today. So, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Kaylee. How are you doing today? So, what we've got going on is normally I do at least one chat a week. I do one tutorial week, and I have at least one bead sale. This week I had 2 bead sales. We did one on Tuesday, which was a basket sale, and then we did our normal bead sale live last night. So today was supposed to be a tutorial day. I was struggling, I will tell you. Hi, Melissa. I will tell you, I was struggling really hard on what to do for a tutorial. And I literally did not come up with anything. So at about 9:10 this morning, I received one of my bead orders that I put in. Hello. Is it Michelle? Hello, Michelle. Um, and so at like 9:15, I'm like, why don't I do a bead haul about what the order that I got? I ended up getting 4 boxes, and in an hour, I am not going to be able to get through all 4 boxes. So I just grabbed 2 of them and brought them up to my bead room. I haven't even opened them yet to see what is in them. Last night on my live, I let you guys know I ended up ordering, and this was on TikTok only. Sorry, YouTube, you don't know this info, but I ended up ordering 800 pounds of beads. It's a lot of beads. I did it in multiple orders, so they will be coming to me throughout the month of January and maybe even into February. I'm hoping I'll get them all in January. But I don't remember everything I ordered when you order that much beads. So I've got one of the boxes here on my table. It looks like this. They are like between 40 and 50 pounds each box. And I've got 4 of them. They were all about a little bit over 40 pounds each. So this one today that I got was 130 some pounds of beads. So we're going to open up a couple of them, and I'm going to pull some things out and show you what we will have coming up as soon as we get them all checked in. So as soon as we check in beads, there's a little bit of dirt on here I got to get rid of. As soon as we get checked beads, I get them ready and I can start bringing them in. I don't have to have all 4 boxes checked in before I start bringing them to lives, but this is what we do. We end up just getting these boxes, and these boxes crack me up. The company that I've ordered for these types of beads, because I order from multiple vendors, they last 3 orders, and including this one now is the 4th. All the boxes, if you guys notice, say UPS on the outside of them. But it's really FedEx that's delivering them. So I find it kind of amusing that they're using UPS boxes for FedEx. Yeah, it's fun. And I love just opening the boxes. And then there is a couple of things that we do to get things ready. Hi, Leland. So I'm going to show you what we do to get things ready a little bit too. I don't have everything broken down and all that type of thing. I don't have the spreadsheet that I use. I actually, just to let you know, yeah, they are. The one thing that I actually do is every single invoice, I put it into a spreadsheet that I use. It allows me to put in, it puts it in as how much it was the cost of everything for shipping. There's something I'm going to show you where I can be charged an additional fee, it's called. And so I put the additional fee, the shipping's in there and calculated. We have also got any other things that would be in the cost of that for getting it to me. With that in mind, then I have a calculation formula put into my spreadsheet. And when I put in the quantity that we have, it will take and determine what the cost is so that I do not have to, every single time I am looking at a bead, having to calculate that out. I built it into an Excel spreadsheet. So that was, and literally it made it the easiest thing in the world. And I save a lot of time by having everything built into this spreadsheet to give me the cost. So that is what we do. Thank you, Melissa. And also thank you, Michelle, for the gifts. I appreciate that. I forgot to say over here on TikTok, if you guys will share out the live 10 times, and also if you guys will like the live 10,000 times, we will start doing giveaways. We will have, once again, just like we did last night, we are going to have bead soup and jewelry as an option. And I'm trying to open up this box, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not showing my address either. So I can do it on this side. So you have to get in here. I do not have I don't use a knife or anything. I just use scissors to open up the boxes. So sometimes it takes me a moment to open it up. Okay, that was easy. Sometimes it's easy. They really, really do tape these boxes when they come from overseas. And yes, I do order my beads from overseas. That's how I end up getting them from the manufacturers in different countries. I'm trying to work with India to get beads from India too. And that one's a new endeavor. I haven't gotten that one quite worked out yet. There we go. Haha, there we are. So then, here. And then they gotta open this, and then they always put a piece of bubble wrap at the top. And I do recycle this bubble wrap. When you guys get that from me, hi Joya. When you guys do get that from me, it is the bubble wrap that I get in packaging. I reuse it. I do not buy bubble wrap. Also, where my husband works at, he gets bubble wrap, and we take that and recycle it. All right, here in this box, we have a lot of silicone beads right on top. We're going to have what I'm going to call a Silicone Saturday here on TikTok, where we're going to be selling silicone beads. I will have printed silicone beads. I will have 15 millimeter round prints. I will have 15 millimeter round solids, 12 millimeter solids. I didn't order prints in the 12 millimeters. I'll have 14 millimeter octagons and 17 millimeter octagons. We will have lentils that are 12 millimeters, and we'll have abacuses that are 14 millimeters. I will have what I have on hand of the rings. I don't have a lot of those, but we'll have those. And oh, I would not have thought about using the bubble wrap for the windows. That is a good idea, Joya. And we will, the 65 millimeter round circles, I have those, but what I have on hand is what I'm going to bring. I didn't order more. And then focals. We have focals coming. I also have a whole bunch of focals. The focals that I got, there was another individual that she was done with her silicone bead business. And so I did buy some for her. So we'll have a Silicone Saturday. It's probably going to be in February, just so you know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, everybody. So here is the first item that I found in this. Ooh, this is kind of cool. They're like splattery pink and teal colored beads. Oh, they have butterflies on them. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to take one out here and show you guys the butterflies on them. I saw it on one. There it is. Here is the butterfly. That is a cool bead. And so what we will do, I did not have them do this overseas for me, because with the silicone, I'm just starting to get into it. I didn't know when I placed the order how I wanted to break them down. What we're going to do, just so you guys know when we go to do it, we're going to put 5 of the silicone beads in a bag and sell 5 of the prints in one bag. So we're going to break this down. This one comes with 20 in a bag, and I think we have 5 bags. Yep, so we have 100 of these. So we're going to break these down into 5 bags. And so when we get those and are going to sell them, we'll have 20 of that one up for option, or up for availability. So that's one bead that's in there. I love that one. Yeah, these are some really cool ones in here. I do have a order that is all silicone beads that will be coming shortly. I'm thinking that will be next week that I will get it. I'm waiting for it to hit stateside. That the ship for that one left a couple of days after this order, so I'm thinking in a few days it will be stateside and then it'll come to me. Here's another one that we have. This one is a summery one. So it's got the pineapple. I'm going to show you over here. Let's see what else is on it. We've got pineapples. We have, it says, Hello Summer. So yes, it is a summer one. And it's got flamingos, palm trees. So, and we'll do the same thing. We'll have, there's 5 bags in here, so we'll have a total of 20 available. Ooh, this is a good spring one. This one is a flower on that one. See, you can see it right here is the flower. Right here is the flower. So we'll have those. I'm liking that. This is another summer. This is like the beachy waves is what I thought of when I saw this. Does anybody else see that? Or what do you see when you see this one? I just think like when you're on the beach looking out at the ocean or the water and you see the waves. We've got that one. You guys let me know what you see, because we've got to come up for names with all of these when we go to do these, because they really don't come with names. And I thought with the silicone beads, let's come up with fun names for them. This one is another floral one. So we have that one. I'm gonna run out of room on. Yeah, you are the beach girl. And we have someone else, Miss Joya, last night that was on our live that is a beach girl too. So I'm like, we have a couple of beach girls. We have the animal print. This one I would say is a cow print. So we have that one. Those are always a staple. And then another staple one, I think. Oh, I like that one, pink lemonade. Oh, I like that. Whoops, here we'll go this way so you can see it. This one is the giraffe. And I also wanted to get something that wasn't always girly girl, because some people, thank you, Ashley, for the follow. Some people are like not always like the pink girl. So I found some camel ones. So you can make I was thinking we can make keychains or the wristlets with that camel one. Because you can have, hi Rose, you can have that have, you know, part girl, because you're a girl, and have that, but not always be pink and purple type. So that's why I wanted to get that one. Yeah, that's a good idea. Here we have, I was thinking this one's more fall. When I put these order, oh, cool. Then you might love us here, Michelle. I'll just tell you, we do all kinds of things here. I do sell the beads, like I'm showing you. You guys have heard that. But we do tutorials. We have talk times. I totally love being able to just have a community here where we can interact. I don't want it to always be, hey, I sell beads, here you go, and that's it. We are truly a community that does that. So yeah, please join us. I sell beads at least once a week. It's usually always every Friday night, and then I add in some more. Next week, a week from today, I will be selling charms only. And so we literally just all kinds of charms will be up for sale. And when I say I try to gear my when I do things, I gear it to where if you are a crafter jewelry maker, that you can get smaller quantities. And also, if you're a person that makes it to run a business, I do different types. So for example, when I have glass beads I will sell in bags and in strands as long as it financially makes sense. So what I mean by that is if I have a strand that I'm selling for $1 a strand, it doesn't cost advantage make sense that we would do break those down. So what I do is the dollar to $2 a strand, I usually don't always break those down. But if it's over that, you will find that I will do it as a bag and as a strand. And I usually let you guys know when we're live if it's going to be strand only or both. So that's what we do. So when I get these, and depends on the bead, really truly, Ashley. My beads are anywheres from $1 a strand to last night we had I'm trying to think, our most expensive one I think was $5.50 a strand. And then the bags were anywhere from like 75 cents to $1.50. The silicone ones, I am still working out the cost of those because I haven't really done a lot of silicone. So for the silicone ones, I did the 5 of the prints for, I think it was two something. Don't quote me on what it was. It was two something. We just had some last week. I am going to put the solids in packages of 10, and then I'm going to have packages of mix also available so that you guys can have mixes for those of you that are not wanting a lot of the same color bead, and then but the ones that do it a lot, you're going to can get them in a package of 10. That's what I'm going to do with these. I do sell pendants. So when I do my Friday night lives, I will have, last night we had a pink pig charm. It was like about a 20-inch charm. We had dream catchers that were like 60, and it was 20 millimeters. I think I said inches there, 20 millimeters. These, the dream catcher was 60 some millimeters. So just depending on what it is and the size. So there'll be different sizes. We had a crucifix last night, and I'm going to bring some more this next week. We will also have acrylic beads. So those of you that do pens and want acrylic beads, we will have those. Sorry. Yeah, 20 inches would be a big honking. So so I bring different sizes of things. The beads that we had last night for glass beads were like a 3.5 size rondelle, all the way up to, we had 10 millimeter size beads. Some of them will have 12 millimeters. We will have different styles of beads, different shapes of beads. I try to bring a different variety every time. Oh, my sister does put the silicones on her antenna. So you are correct. She just got a Jeep and she's ducking out her Jeep. And so we really truly bring everything. One of the things that I said last night and announced last night, I don't usually say what's going to come next week because I pick them out in the week. And if there's something you guys want, you can always message me on TikTok or send me an email, and I try to find it and bring it into that sale. So one of the things that I did announce yesterday is that I had that pig charm pendant, and I thought it was so cute. And there was another pendant that I have that I absolutely adored. When it came in, I was like, ah, it's cute. It is a 3D acrylic, or yeah, I think it's acrylic, yellow duck pendant. And so, yeah, so they just, I'm excited to bring that one. I can't remember what the price is going to be on those, but they are so flipping cute. So we're going to have that for sure next Friday night. So my order of how I do my lives is that I will do the pendants. I will do like spacer beads and findings. We go to acrylic beads. The what I call gemstones, semi-precious, they're also crystal beads, come next, and then glass after that. And I usually have about 40 to 50 new items every week. And then I will fill the rest of the show with items that we've had in the past that didn't sell out. So hi, Beads. So if you're someone new, you haven't seen it in it's been about 6 months. Yeah, it has been 6 months with the ones I brought last night, and I bring them back. So yes, so that's what we do. So that, hopefully that helps you out with what we do. But I don't want it to always be, hi Mandy, how are you? So I don't want to always be about selling beads. I love teaching everyone how to do stuff. So that's why we do it. Yep, we do. Teresa, I do all different kinds of things. So I'm glad you found me here. We even do, like, if you're someone that uses the cords to make jewelry, I buy cord and source out that for you. If there's something you're looking for, I will try to source it. Oh, that's okay. I totally get, Mandy, that life is busy, and when you can join us. I am still deciding that. I have a week, and that's what stinks. So I have, I'm going to tomorrow send out, when I do invoices, I will send out an email to a couple of people that wanted all my social media so I can keep you guys a post of what's going on. If anybody else here on that I have your emails on, I will send you all the links to all my social media. I did not listen to the entire testimony yesterday, but I went and did do research after they were done and listened to some of that. And it is up in the air. And so I don't know where I will be, but I will post it here. I will still, yeah, I will still go live on YouTube just like I do now with my chat and my tutorials. I just don't know that I want to sell on YouTube. Ultimately, there is a new app that is coming out, and it is called Neptune. And I think I really want to try it out. And if they say what it's going to be, that is probably where I am going to move to do sales. Build it up and then do sales over there. It isn't out yet. It will come out in beta here in January. After beta, that's when I'll probably switch over to it, and I can let you guys know how I'm feeling about it. The reason why I personally am feeling about Neptune is because right now they are not looking to, and I don't know another word. It's not an app that you're going to find yet, Joya. It's not been out there. The reason why is that Neptune is one that you get to, okay, Mandy, thank you for asking about my New Year's and Christmas. It was wonderful until I got sick, but now I'm all better and we're having a great New Year. So you have a good day and we will see you next time you can come live. The Neptune allows you as the individual to put in what your algorithms are. And so you can gear it towards that. So if you're someone that wants to see craft things, you can gear it to craft, and you're not going to get, because lately my TikTok has been full of, I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. And that's not me. And I don't want to see that. So then, and so that's why I think I'm going to like that. So then, for me, I want to, be able to gear it to, to individuals that want to see what I have available here. So that's why I want to try that one out. The one thing that I am not excited about. Oh yeah, Miss Joya had problems with Instagram and Facebook. The one thing that I like about what they're talking about when I have sat in and listened to a lot of things about it is that they are not going to put limitations on a lot of things. They have to do some limitations because there are laws that we have to follow, and I get that. But right now in TikTok, every week it changes what we can and cannot do as individuals that are here live. You know, I am not one that had put like my Cash App or my Venmo in my link tree for you to send me money. That is not what I'm here for. I am not to be like, let me just get your money. I want you to have a tangible product at the end of the day that you want to use. That is why I sell beads. I don't want to be like, hey, I want your money. But you can't put those in there anymore. There are people, that is how they live. They type thing. And if you get into that side of TikTok, that's okay. That can be where you're at. It's not me. But I also cannot say certain words on here. You're not supposed to use the word, and I'm going to say it because I do all the time. You're not supposed to say the word dollar. How do you tell a price of something if you can't say dollar? We are US currency. That one really, really does bother me. And I usually don't talk about the negative side of social medias and that type of thing. So I don't want to go down a negative road. But that's one thing that bothers me is that every week I have to learn different things I can say, different things that I have to word. And it is, as a creator of content here, i- it is very, very hard because I am not just on TikTok. I am on YouTube. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. And there's another one, but I can't think of it all of a sudden. But you're on different social medias and it's hard. It is so hard. And I don't want to keep, and that has been really hard on me for the last 2 months. Hi, Pam. How are you doing? So that is why I'm hoping Neptune was supposed to be released in like beta in June. But because of everything going on right now with TikTok, they moved their beta ahead. Not everything that they wanted for the beta in June is going to be available. They don't plan to ever have like TikTok store. I don't have TikTok store. I use my website to do all of my financial stuff. Um, the reason why, and I've said this before, why I didn't go to a TikTok store is I own my business. I would like to make sure I know what is going on with my money when it's my business. TikTok shop, if you would say, go to my website while you have things in your TikTok shop, they can just shut you off and you lose all of that. And I didn't want to give up my business to someone else. And I didn't want someone else to control what I did as my business. Those are very hard things to think about. And I know I could have probably increased my who I have as following me, finding organically people that are in the jewelry making world and getting my numbers up that way. But I chose to organically do that on my own and without using other means. So just to let you know, that is who I am. As I say, I've noticed when we've been talking here, a lot of you have been following me. So anybody who's new follower, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, and when we have chat times, I have talked about this. And today isn't supposed to be a chat time, but it's turning into it, and I'm okay with that. But I don't know how others of you feel. If you guys, how you feel, you're allowed to put that in the comments here. If you're someone that has a TikTok shop and it's phenomenal for you, I am so excited for you. And literally, if you have a business here, I am the type of person that I will help when we're talking to promote out your business. Right now there is Genuine Treasures is her name. She is having a pop up today, and there are other creators that can showcase their jewelry, and you have the ability to purchase it. And so, yesterday, when Amy, who is A. Carter's Creation, said that she had to go do something for that and just came back, I will promote that. I will say, follow her if you want to see what she makes. I literally am not a gatekeeper. And I won't say you just have to follow me. There are a lot of different vendors here on the apps. There's Instagram, you've got TikTok, you've got people that do sell. You can do Facebook sales. I will promote it as long as it is a positive community. that's all I ask for is positivity and everybody to uplift each other. That is really truly what my platform is about uplifting everybody and positivity. So we can promote each other. Hi, witness. We can promote each other. We can encourage each other and build it up. I will always say, I am not the only bead vendor that you should buy from. There are other bead vendors that do and get and source different things than me. And when you go over there and purchase from them, I'm excited that you do that. The other app that I will be going to when it is finally in beta, because I will be a beta for it, is called Neptune. Nuptune. You can search for them on TikTok and follow them on TikTok. They go live every so often and will let you know what the app is about. They have a Discord page that when you go into their Discord, they will open up at certain times. They are, I think, at about their limit of the betas. But once it opens for everybody, you guys can see if you like it. So it is called Neptune. So thank you, Witness, for the puff hearts. I appreciate that. So that is what we've got, where I'm going with all this uncertainty in the world and why I'm making the decisions I'm making. I don't know, from what I heard in what I was researching yesterday, it is unknown if TikTok will go dark on January 19th or if it will still be available. You just can't do updates. They don't know which way it's going to go. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. So that's why I say I don't know what we're going to do, because they don't know. We don't know if the Supreme Court is going to step in and say that our personal data that can be collected by an overseas is more important or less important than our First Amendment rights. So I don't know. And I literally could not get a feel. Yep, there's more to come. They gave their testimony. The biggest thing that I took out of it is, what is more important? The secrecy of our data or our First Amendment rights? Yep, and the thing that cracks me up about this, one of the arguments about this is that we still use other companies from the same country and purchase from it. And that's one of the things, is TikTok doesn't want us to say the names of the companies on here, because one of them is a cow in the name, the sound of a cow. Let's put it that way. They have our information. There is another one that I order clothing from. So there are, yep. So you got it. You got them in there, Rose. Nope, you can use them in the comments. I just can't say them. That's the thing that's why I'm saying I am getting frustrated about what I can say. It doesn't mean it. There is also, the thing is like, you're not supposed to use numbers in the chats anymore. So those types of things are what is causing me angst in my business. Yep. So that's where all of this is coming from. So I appreciate y'all listening to that. Didn't mean to turn this into chat time, but I think it needed to be said. All right. Yep. And that's just my thing. And that's why I am, yep, I got it. It is a fruit. It can be crunchy. It grows on a tree. How's that? I got it. So let's go and I'm going to keep going through beads, okay? Because this one, I'm trying to figure out what the heck it is. I ordered it and I'm like, what is this one? It looks like a bullseye. So we got that one. Spider-Man. I can't say that because that's... Okay. That one's good. Oh, we got some ideas there. You guys are helpful. We have another one. And so, okay, cool. I am not into Pokemon, so thank you. Here we have another one to me. Whoops, I keep showing you the tag side. This one is like more fallish to me, but with the floral. And when last night, yep, we have lots of them. So those of you like purple, I get it. This is purple tie-dye-ish is what I would think I'm going to call that one, maybe. So I got to come up with names for all of these. I'm going to have those that work for me help me come up with names too. And you may see me posting going, hey, what do we want to call that one? We'll have fun with this. Ooh, Galaxy. Ooh. Here's another floral. And this isn't my big, huge one from, I ordered beads, silicone beads directly from a manufacturer. And those will be coming here in the next, I'm hoping, week or two. Here we have, this one is just a delicate one of floral. It's not simple, it's just delicate. I know. She keeps going, mine, mine, mine. All right. We have this one. I know. I got to get the other order in and then get them all into their little bags. And then we are going to have a silicone Saturday. And we may have to do a couple silicone Saturdays for as many as I have coming. We have that one. So those of you that are new, how I do my sales is we do it all live. And what we'll be doing is we will, what we do is everything has a number, a description, a quantity, and a cost. I get them from overseas. I get them from multiple different vendors. I had, when I first started, I would talk about where my vendors are. I had some negative comments come to me about it. And from then on, I just have not said who my vendors are, but I literally will get everything shipped over to me. It's to help keep costs down and such. I tried to see if I could source a silicone vendor that manufactures them here in the United States, and I couldn't find one. So I had to go overseas. My other beads, I have 5 different places that I get items from. So we've got another floral. I have a lot of florals. I hope you guys like florals. There's different colors. And so that's what I do is I source it all for you. And then we bring it up on a live. I do not take pictures of it because I stink at taking pictures of beads. I have a hard time taking pictures of jewelry to put on my my website, and it's hard. Even jewelry's hard. Beads are even harder. So I just do them live. We have another. I told you I have a lot of florals. I tried with the one that we have coming that I didn't do that. Yep. And that's what the silicone prints, I'm going to put them in bags of 5, and they are $2 something. I cannot remember. The teething ring, yeah, you can make the teething rings. The beads that I source and where I get them from for the silicone, I have sourced food grade ones. I am not certified for making the baby products. There is a certification that you have to go through for that. I am not certified in that. There are some vendors out there that are. Um, but I will do tutorials. So I don't do tutorials on making the like teething rings or the pacifier holders or that type of thing because of the requirements around it. When we do the tutorials, I will do before I was thinking that leading up to our Silicone Saturday sale that I would be doing some silicone tutorials. So I would read, you know, because we've done them before, but I want to do them and lead up to it so that you guys can have ideas of when you're going to do it. We could do the tutorials on the wristlets, and we could do the keychain tutorials. We have, I was trying to think of what else. What else did we do? I'm trying to think. I'm on a spot, but I knew I could do at least two. And I was thinking we might have like 3 or 4 different tutorial days that leading up to it so that you guys can have some thoughts on it and know. You like the flowers, Rose? Okay. So just to let you know, I will have the keychains for the wristlets and the keychains. I will have pens. I don't know. I have a question. Do you guys want me to do tutorials on pens of like how I put things together? Yep. Oh, the flowers. Yes. And I have some of those coming, I believe. Gotcha. And I still have some left over. Got ya. Thank you. So, okay. I can do that too. I can add that to it. And I can't have Buttercup. So those of you that are new, Buttercup is my granddaughter. We do not put her on social media. We allow her to talk in the background. We do not call her by her given name. You will hear me goof and I will say what her name is, but we call her Buttercup most of the time. And then if I accidentally say her name, people in the chat will say, you said a no-no because I said her name. And you guys can give it to me and all. We joke around about it. But Buttercup is making pens now too. And I actually think she is better at creating the pens than I am. So we may be bringing in some of her examples, okay? Aw, Joya, that was so sweet. You're going to make me cry. Because if you knew what was going on, I may share after next week more of what is going on with her, but that really, ah, you guys are going to laugh because after last night's live, it was a very hard live for me. I am very excited. I have been creating the stickers and you guys were awesome on the claims. We had one negativity and I normally don't have negativity in my lives. Like literally, we do not. And after that, I was like, oh, I told Ryan, I did not cry. Those types of things normally make me cry. And you know what his words back to me after we talked about it? He said, you have some of the best people that are there for you. And because you knew they had your back in that live, that is why you did not get emotional. So I wanted to let you know, my husband appreciates y'all too. So there is like, this one we could call Pink Galaxy. So yeah. Yeah, it was funny. So you guys were awesome. So some of them don't come in bags. Some of them will come in these little containers. These pink containers. So this one is a swirl bead, like a pink swirl. I'm running out of room on my table. We have like a white and gray swirl. I gotta see that. Yep. You guys were awesome. I do not, this is the same one. So I got 2 of that one, I think. Let me double check. Yep, I got 2 of that one. So we will have 200 of those. Then we have the gray. I'm going to have multiple colors of gray. Oh, I give these away. I will give those away. What I do with these containers is I actually, when I get them and people want them, I've had smaller ones and I have bigger ones. If there is room in your box, when I send you something and you say you want containers, you just let me know you want containers. Send me an email or a message here and let me know. I throw them in there if there's room in your box. Okay? So we have purple swirl, pink. I love that color pink. Ooh, we have another purple swirl. We have 2 of the purples. Yep, I will do that. Just let me know. Because I didn't pay for, I don't count this container as part of the cost. I count how many beads are in here. So these, I just give them away. Because I'm all about recycling, okay? Look at that mint green swirl. It's not showing up as, it shows up a mint green over on YouTube, TikTok. It is showing blue. This one is a mint. We have more of the pink. This is a different color pink. This one is you look at this one here. This one's more of a hot pink, and this is a peachy pink. So we're getting in lots of different colors. We have, oh, we got forest green. You know me and my greens. We're gonna have bright yellow. Maybe we'll call this one sunshine. We got more gray. It's not, this is a lighter gray than the other one. I gotta find a different spot so I don't kill everything here. Oop. We've got red. We have 2 of the same ones of red. Nope, we have 2 different colors of red. They're very close. This one is more orangey than this one. We have 2 different colors of red. We have a 3rd color of pink. Oops, let's do it this way. Pepto-Bismol pink. We have a 2nd one of that pink. We have another one of the swirl. Ooh, I don't know if I showed this one. Look at that one. I'm loving that one. And I honestly love this color. It's like a bronze. Okay, let's put some of these, because this is going to tip over, I think, over here. So I want to get some of these off of the table. We have teal. Aw, thank you, Cherie. So we have a teal. We have, I call this apple green. We've got, and see, these containers are different sizes too. This is a blue, like a powdery blue. We have a different kind of gray. This is like a swirl in that one. So we did that one, we did that one. Ooh, we didn't do this one. We have a sandy color. So those beachy people, you can do the sand. We did that one. Ooh, my 2nd favorite color. This is more of a, it's not coming up as it is an olive green. It doesn't show it, and YouTube is the olive green. It's more olive green on TikTok. We have, whoop, we're losing one here. Hold on, everybody. We're going to move you over there. Camel, yep. We've got brown. Let's see, what do we have here? Is this the same? Yep, that's the, no, I don't think these are the same. Let's see. Yep, those are the same. I got 2 boxes of that one that I love of this one. We have, ooh, here is a true peach color. And that's it in this box. There we go. I'm gonna put these away. Yeah, it would. So, and these are all 15 millimeters. So that's a 15 millimeters of prints and solids type. Ugh. I got another box up here. Oh, we are almost to our first giveaway, everybody. So if you guys want to keep on liking, because we got our share goal. All right. That box was heavy. These boxes are about 40 some pounds each. This one is heavier than that one. Ugh. Okay, I can put this way. You're not going to see an address. So, yep. So this is how they come. We're going to see what's in this one. I don't know that. I mean, I placed 2 orders from 2 different companies with silicone. I don't think this is going to all be silicone in this one, because this vendor I do buy different beads from than just silicone. But I will have one order that is 200 pounds of just silicone beads. It is 4 boxes at 50 pounds a box. Where did my scissors go? Right here. Woohoo! Okay, let's open up this one. It's really hard the way they tape these shut to try to always get them open. And try not to hurt yourself. Hi! These are silicone beads that you can do for the pens. They will also, we will have them for like the wristlets and for keychains. Yeah, that's why I'm trying. The disc-like ones, Joya, are called, I think I'm cutting the cardboard instead of finding where they put this one at, so we're just going to cut it. Those are called lentils if they have a certain shape, and they're also called abacuses. I do sell all kinds of beads here. I don't do just silicone. Yep, we are opening a couple of boxes today. Oh, there's where it was at. I just cut the box top open in my own way. Okay. Now I'm cutting left-handed. I'm a righty. This is probably more dangerous than what I was doing. There we go. Like, oh, we got our manifest in this box. Oh, geez. I'm thinking this one might not be as interesting to you guys. It is to me. But if this is all it is, I'm like, holy buckets. Oh, nope. Okay. Whoop, crap. There's a box. Hold on. I have a bag of beads on my desk. So I get a manifest of everything that's in there. I do not use that manifest. I use my invoice and create my own spreadsheet. Ah! There you go. That's a way to do it. So in this one, I'm trying to get it over here, and it's getting caught on stuff. I'm trying to get the box off to the side, because this one's got a lot. So when I send you guys your beads, yep, I do make jewelry, bracelets by Em and Liz. We do bracelets. We do tutorials on how to make all kinds of jewelry. We do chat times about different topics that you guys want to talk about. That's what I do here on YouTube. On TikTok right now, and with everything on TikTok, we're trying to figure out where we're going to go to. I do sell all the components and such to make jewelry. And I got in a huge order, and I am just doing a haul and showing you guys. Angela, today is not a sale day. We're here today showing you a bead haul. I post my schedule on TikTok and on Facebook of what we're doing for the week. I will do tutorials, chats, and bead sales. When I do bead sales, how it's done is that I have a number a description, a cost, and a quantity to each item. And once I get done showing it and talking about it, then in the chat, you would put in how many of that item you want. So like on item 1, if you wanted 10, you would do 1-10. And on new individuals that come into me, I do have a $25 deposit that I have you do before you claim. And that way it's applied to your first order. And then I invoice for all of my lives on Sunday. So I only invoice once a week. But that's how we do it. Yep, so Joya's got there. So I use plastic bags to put your guys' items in. And so I always have to buy plastic bags. Oh, thank you, Rose, for that. Yes, $25 or more and you get free shipping on me. That's why we do the 24. My next bead sale day, just to let you all know, I know what my schedule will be like for next week. 7 p.m. Central, I will have a bead sale. And at 10 a.m. Central on Saturday next week, I am going to do a charm sale. Hi, Val. How are you? I love you. So Val is my one of my kids. Yeah. So yeah. So when I go to put your guys' items into when I get them, everything is individually labeled with what that bead or component is, so that you know what you're getting. It also has the cost. Doing good. I'll have to call you later and tell you something. And I never sent you the picture. I'll do that too, because I'm flipping proud of myself. I have to send Val a picture. I created Buttercup's invitations for her birthday party. I'm like so excited I did it. I used Canva. But so this size bag is like if you order multiple strands or something. Oh yes, we need to too. So that's why I have this size. So I have a lot of those. Sometimes I do sell the plastic bags. So if you guys and gals, they're not all guys, want the plastic bags, you just need to let me know and I can bring them to a show. Okay. These are 8 by 12 centimeter size bags. So this is one of the sizes I use when we have multiples. Now, when we were talking earlier, I said I have little bags of beads for those that are the crafter making jewelry. You're not doing it to resell jewelry. The bag size that I use is a right now it's like a 6 by 4, I think, but I wanted to try some different sizes. So I grabbed some 5 by 7s to see how those are, and I'm going to try that size out. So we've got some 5 by 7s in here. So I do different sizes. Here is some more of the silicone beads. Oh, guess what, everybody? We have a giveaway time. I didn't see it. So let me put a color in the chat. Everybody can do this. You can do, just put, when I'm putting it in here, hold on. There we go. I put the color in there. When the countdown gets to 0, start putting those in there. Thank you, Bomb Fizz Forever, for the gift. And remember, this list of words was created by ChatGPT for me. So they are not your normal everyday like red, green, blue words. So think outside the box on colors. And it has to match how I put it in there. Because I was like, somebody did it, but they didn't spell it the same way I did. So if I misspelled it, I'm sorry. We'll see. I went off of what they said to spell it. Ooh, this is a good summer one. There we go. We have someone that got it and spelled it the same way as me. All right. Gail Bear. I don't think I have your information, Miss Gail Bear or Mr. Gail Bear. Sorry. I don't know, but I'm thinking you're a female. If you're not, please tell me. I don't want to get your pronoun wrong. All right. You are the winner. So the color was fuchsia. And I spell fuchsia with a C, and someone else did not. So that's why whoever that was, thank you. I wanted to say that's why. So, so you have your choice, and you can choose between this orange and yellow bracelet. This one is a toggle clasp closure. So you have that. Or if you would like, we have Firework is the name of this bead soup mix. We have the blues, we have the reds and the whites, like fireworks. Okay, Joya. So, and then you just tell me here in the chat what you would like. If you would like the bead soup or the bracelet. And then if you could, okay, I'm going to go watch the pop-up after that. All right, you got it. So after that, Gail, but if you could, can you send me your name and address in a message here on TikTok, and I will get that out to you. All right? Thank you. Congratulations. I'm excited we got to do a giveaway. I'm going to go. I might not have much beads in this box because it is a lot of the plastics. Yep, you're very, very welcome. Yes, Sandra, I do remember you. Or not Sandra, Sandy. Sorry, why did I call you Sandra? I don't know. I do remember you. You have purchased from me over on TikTok. I do remember. All right. So we have 2 bags. So that means we have 200 of this one will become available. And when we're doing the solids, we're going to do 10 beads in a bag. I did ask everybody. I didn't want to do the individual accounts. And I know some of you might want that. And the reason being is that when you do them individually, when you go to create the order, it is a lot of work to do that and get your invoices out. So it could slow down the process of invoicing. So I asked, what quantity did you want them in? I usually have done 2 in a bag in the past, but I didn't know if that's what you wanted. So I asked, and you guys, a majority of you said 10. So that's why I'm going to put 10 in a bag. And it'll be 2 something a bag. I don't remember what I'm going to charge for it, but there will be 10 in a bag. And this is, so the solids will be sold that way. I think this is a cool color. I'm going to put those in with the other silicones. Then we have, I found 3 bags, a different color green. This one is a little bit more, it comes up brighter on your screen than it is mine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I try to get a lot of what I call, like this one here. I call these like metallic looking. And I tried to find a lot of different metallic colors. So, yes. And of course, my favorite color, sage green. I only have 1 in this box of it. Oh, Joy, you're cracking me up. So we'll have that. I don't know. I have a lot of these, so I don't know what my rest of my box is going to look like. I'm looking here. I'm taking out the plastic bags here. So yeah, I'm trying to find more of the metallics to bring to you guys. Ooh, we got into some other beads here. Let me just move these out of the way. They might have layered them. Ooh, here's a different size. These are 6x9. So when you guys get the bag with the sticker on it, the smallest one, that's the 6x9. That's that one. Ooh, oh my Lord. Okay, now we're getting into some of the acrylic beads. This is a barrel bead. This is not big enough to go on a pen, that hole in there, I don't think. It just doesn't look like it, but look at that. I'm going to put that up close so you guys can see the detail about that acrylic bead. Julia, you crack me up. So one of the things that when we were first starting to talk, I said that sometimes we have an extra charge or an additional charge. If I knew how I wanted to sell the beads, I will have the vendor put them in small bags for me. So this one has, for some reason, not 500 beads, it has 499 beads. But what I did is I put them in bags of 5. This is a multicolored different bead, so there will be random packs of 5. So they've already got this one ready for me. There is one bag of 4 in here that I have to find. I found it. It's right here because I'm not going to sell that one. This will become part of my collection for when we do tutorials. So we'll have that. But this is what I can then check this in, put a price on it, and I can have this out in a week when I get them this way. So I try to, when I was doing the silicones, when I ordered them, I didn't know how I was going to separate them out. And so I didn't have them do that with the silicone. But with a lot of other of the beads, you know how when we put them in bags by the strand, I have them do that so that we don't have to do that here and take up. I know Jade has been MIA lately, but then like, I'll just show you. There'll be different colors in each bag. And when it comes time to show, I just show you guys. I will tell you how much it is for the beads. And then we'll just grab those and put those in your order. So I love it when they can do this for me. Yeah. And these are these ones, these acrylics are large enough holes to go on the pens. So I am getting a pen that I need to put over here. It's over on my other table here. I'm going to grab it. So when we get into the acrylic beads, I'm going to have a little pen here without an end on it so that I can, I'm trying to figure out, where did I put that bag of 4? I thought I didn't put it back in here, but I can't. Oh, there it is. So what I can do here is that when we're on the live, I've thought this through, and I can show you if that acrylic, this one is not going to go on a pen. That stinks, because that's what I wanted these for. It won't even, and it's supposed to have a 2mm hole. Well, so that's what I want to do. So we know these are not going to be for the pens, but we can use them for the other stuff. They told me they were 2mm. Ooh, yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. Ryan has that. So then we'll have that. Let's see if there's anything else in this box besides. I can't believe all these. Nope. It's all plastic bags for the rest of it. That was it for beads in that one. So thank you guys for letting me know that, because we'll get those done. So that is what I've got. I just brought 2 of the 4 boxes that I got up here so I could show you here today on the live. She probably thinks she is. I don't know if I'm okay with it. Ryan will let her. I did not purchase any of the stylus, Joya. I did not source those out. I am right now, what I am trying to source out for those is I'm trying to source out the bars so that you can add those to like the keychains. You can do like Christmas ornaments with it. You can do the bookmarks with them. I do have a few bookmarks. I don't have a lot, but I got some of the bookmarks. I do have some of the wine toppers. But I want to find the bars. Hey, Rainbow. So we will be doing a lot of, I'm sourcing, and it's taking some time to find places for all of it. Because as you all know, those of you that have been here for a while, when I try to source things, I want to try to keep it at a price point I am not competing, and I will tell you this, I am not competing with the individuals that are on China that have the $3, excuse me, the $3 bags. That I just can't compete with them for pricing. But what I want to keep it is, if, you know, when it's here and purchased from here, that it is a competitive price for that. If I, you know, we've talked about the those toggle when you're using, instead of using the crimp tubes, they are, the name of it just went out of my head, but that closure, instead of using a crimp tube, I keep sourcing for those. I have not been able to find them at a price point that makes sense for me to buy them, because you can buy them from other places a lot less. So if I can't find something that is sourced out that is going to be competitive with other prices, I just pass on it and tell you guys I can't get that at this time. It doesn't mean that I don't keep trying. I have a list of things that, you know, once a month, I'm going to see if I can find it. And when I get it, I will let you know. Bead mats was one of the things that took me a very long time to be able to find the bead mats like these at a competitive price. The tools, one thing that we didn't talk about that I do here is tools. I do tools, but I cannot get the one-step blooper at a price point that makes it okay to be competitive with other places. But I will bring you cutters. I will bring you round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, all of that. What soft tools are you talking about, Rainbow? So, yeah, so I bring the tools to you guys. We've got the loop turners. We'll have more of those coming. So we have all kinds of tools, but if I can't get it at a price point that makes sense, I just don't bring it. And it's not that I don't want to. I just don't want you guys. I want to be conscious about your hard-earned money and being able to spend it in a positive way. I hope that makes sense to everybody. And that is why I go to manufacturers and try to find manufacturers of the items that we're looking at, to bring them here, because of keeping the cost down. There are some manufacturers that I have contacted that I can't justify working with them because shipping can get very expensive. And I have found that by taking a ship means my shipping is going to be a lot less. If the 200-pound silicone beads, I could have them flown over here and here in a week. But that means the cost is about triple to have them here in a week coming on a plane. If I can wait a month and have them shipped to me on a ship, it's at the price point we're doing. I did have them on a live recently. I sold out and I have more coming. I have about 20 of them coming. I think that's how many I ordered. So yes, so we'll have those. And they were in the very last order I put in, so they won't be here for a month because I just put that order in like about a week ago. So I spaced out my orders so that so like maybe twice a week I'm getting an order and not all of them at once. Okay, so we got that. So for those of you that are new, this is, to me, I will let you know, I feel, and we have some people that have been here. I have been selling beads here on TikTok for almost 2 years. The end of February, beginning of March is when I started this in 2023. So, oh man, Heidi, you poor thing. That was mailed out before, but you guys have had so much snow. And Joya still can't get her order because of it either. And what's really funny is that this order being delivered by FedEx came into California. It went to, I don't remember, Utah, I think. Then it went to Wyoming. And then it went to Nebraska. So you have to understand, everybody, Wyoming is directly to the west of me. Nebraska is directly south of me. Then it went to Iowa, which is east of me. Then it went to Minnesota, which is also east of me, and then came here. I'm like, how did that do that loop? Why didn't it just go from Wyoming to South Dakota? Oh, poor Paige. Oh. So yes, so this order, it just cracked me up. I've been watching it for 3 days go around me. And I'm like, when it was in Wyoming, I'm like, just hop on 90 and get here. So, yes, we were having a conversation in one of my chat groups about how orders go all over, but some people it goes to like states, like if they're on the East Coast, it goes to the West Coast and comes back. Yeah, no, mine just went around me. And sometimes with FedEx, it will go from California to Tennessee because that's the hub for FedEx. And then it usually will just fly from California to Tennessee and then fly to South Dakota. This was a ground one, and so it drove around. So, but I am, yep, yep, they sure have. They have. Sometimes they'll make a stop in Colorado too. I don't normally have them go to Arizona, down south, or even the Southwest or the Southeast. And sometimes they will come in on the East Coast and come over. Just depends on which port they're coming into and which ship they're on. But that is literally why when you guys say I want something, will tell you it will be a month before I get it once I order it. And it's just because I want to keep the cost down for you all, and I have everything shipped by sea because it literally is a lot less. I do not order um what was I gonna say? I do not order pallets of beads. I just order boxes of beads. So I will have like 4 to 6 boxes come at a time, or 1 box or 2 boxes. I just have never had a whole pallet. We're not there yet to get the pallet. Yep, they're from all over. They make a travel. And the one thing that I am still trying to source is that if I can source beads from India. When you come from India, yes, they do make some of the beads in India, but India does import beads and then sends them out. I am trying to see if we can get that. Coming out of India is a little bit different. And the reason why I am looking at India is once again about cost. If we end up having tariffs on the Chinese beads coming into the US, and the tariffs, I know they said the tariffs are going to be paid by China, but that's not how it all works. Because if China would have to pay it, they're going to increase their cost, and we're still going to have a trickle down effect. I am not, I get it. So that is why I'm looking at if there wouldn't be tariffs coming in from India if we get the beads that way to keep cost down. So that is how they're doing it. Rose, that's you guys are cracking me up. I'm doing good, Juana. Doing good. I hope you're good, having a great day. So that's why you will find, I will talk to you about all the things that I do to source beads. I will talk to you guys about why I'm making the decisions I'm making. And it all boils down to when we are doing the selling of the products, I want to keep the cost down. It really does come to that. Sometimes some of the items that I have are not going to probably always be as less expensive as another place, but I try to do it as much as possible. Just so you know. Because I know on the silicone beads, you could probably, there are some people out there that are going to probably be a different price point, and you might be able to get them somewhere else. But I have not got beads from Italy before. But some of the beads that come out of there from their glass work, phenomenal. And you also have that, and then like your crystal beads come from like the Austrian area. So yeah, so you can go into Europe and get beads. And I actually do have beads that came from Australia. Those are actually in my own personal collection. So Val's grandma went on she used to do, I can't think of the name of the thing, but it's where college students go and travel overseas during the summer or during breaks and stuff, and they do it as a group. And she would be like, not a chaperone, but there to help them. And it was like a group tour. And so they went to Australia one year, and she brought me back beads. and I used them for my own jewelry because that was like when I was first getting into making jewelry. So yes, so I do have for my own personal Australian beads. And I would love to be able to get beads from all over. I try to source as many different places as possible and just see. Sometimes it isn't cost effective to source from some places. So yes. So, and those of you that are new, I will let you know in May, I will have, that's when I started creating jewelry 20 years ago. So this has been a 20-year endeavor. I never thought selling beads is where this endeavor would take me. TikTok is the one that said, hey, have you thought about selling? This is my own personal bead collection behind me. This isn't what I usually sell. This is just personal bead collection. And someone was like, would you sell the beads behind you? And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to sell my own collection, but I'll get beads for you. And that's how it all started. So that's a suggestion from somebody started this part of what I do now. I love what I do because I love teaching you guys how to make jewelry. I love being able to source and get that for you. I truly love what I do here. So, and as I said, if there's something you're looking for, just message me. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, I do have a lot of beads. So, and I will show you here really quick for those of you here. I'll show you also on YouTube. So just a second. It goes from over here. Here's our box that I was just getting out of. So it starts there. And then it goes all the way. Let me see if I can get it. It goes all the way over there. And it's from the floor to the ceiling. I have an 8x8 wall of beads behind me. So that's my beads. I'll show you here on YouTube so you guys can see. So there is the bead wall. And it goes all the way over there. I really, truly, really appreciate each and of you. The white containers, I'll show you here because I get asked that question a lot. They are the beads. So they're trays of beads. So each bead has its own container. There's different sizes available. This is called Bead Storage Solutions by Elizabeth Ward. Each container has its own lid, like this. And then you just open it this way so that you don't spill your beads. I purchased them from a company that was bought out by Michaels. Michaels does not sell these. You can go and Google Bead Storage Solutions and see if you can find them. You can get them, someone that has been in here, Beads, I believe it was. Let me know if that was you, Beads. Went to the cow. I'm going to call it the cow name, cow sound. You can go there and see if you can find them. They won't be called Bead Storage Solutions there, but they are a storage solution, and I don't know what they put in. Okay, Rainbow, you're the one. I couldn't remember if it was you or Beads. So it was Rainbow. She bought them there. You can go on the Zon and get them there too. I will tell you, they are pricier than like this style. These, you know, you can spend like, if you can get them on sale, like $2 a box. These can be, depending on where you get them at, up to $45 a thing. So I'm just telling you. Yep. And people get them from there, and I'm saying you can do them. Just, I don't know what they put in the search. So if you got them off of the Moo, put it in like where you got it. Okay, Rainbow's got the price, but what did you put in there for your search to get there? Because that would help everybody out. I cannot get these at a price point, and the distributor that I went through when they were bought out, I can't get them anymore. If I could get them and bring them in, I would. Okay, she's going to look that up. So I'm not going to get us off until she can come back and tell us what she put in there to call what they were called. Because that was the one thing I've tried to find them there too, but I haven't been able to find them because I didn't put in the right search key. Okay, so TikTok Shop has them too. So that's what I did. I have between 200 and 300 of these in my own collection. Most people don't need that many. I just did them all. So like how I have my collection is there's all by color. And then you notice they're all labeled. So like this is gemstones. This one's porcelain. We have more gemstones. We have glass. We have shell. So these are all blue. Browns are up there. We've got greens, yellows, oranges, pinks. Every color is separated out. Pearls are separated out. Grid storage. Okay. Yep. And you can get them in different sizes. You can get them in different container combinations and make it your own. My kids beads, that's what I call these. These are what I take when I go to like a Girl Scout event or a birthday party or that type of thing. Do I used to do like when Girl Scouts for one of their badges, they had to learn about jewelry. I would go and talk to them about jewelry and different things, and then from there, I went and we would make and create jewelry. So I would just grab some of these and bring up the stretchy with me, bead mats and boards, so that they can make jewelry, and then they would get their badge. So that's why they're in a different containers than the other ones, because that's just what I did back in the day. I have done bead. I've taught ladies, like when ladies want to get together and have a wine night and do something, I will bring beads to them, and they will have their food, that their appetizers, their drinks, and then there. Um, so then that's what I did. And we did that. I've done it for the church, the women's groups at churches, and taught them how to make jewelry. So I've done lots of different things over my 20 years of making jewelry, and I've had the business for 19 years. The first year I didn't have it, I was learning, and I've done lots of different things. So yeah, white transparent bead organizer. Thank you, Rainbow. So if you guys want to do it there. I have lots of beads coming, Juana. So I know I will have pink, purple, and white. I will have all the colors. Um, I try to, because I know Rainbow, she loves getting her beads in rainbow, all the rainbow colors. Um, so I'm trying to make sure we've got the rainbow colors, white, black, and then like grays, beiges, browns, and that. So I'm working on all of that and getting those in. Oh, you're welcome. We are really literally here to share and uplift each other. Um, yes. So when I get my bead she shed, this entire room will be going into the bead she shed. It will not be in our house. We will also take all the rooms that I have beads in and take them all out there too. We also talked about, because the outbuilding that was supposed to move here, they decided to do something else with it, so I will not be getting that outbuilding. So we have done prints for like we made the blueprints for building a building, and then we actually have multiple grain bins on our property. And I said, can we just take a grain bin and make it a multi-level grain bin and do it there? So like one floor can be storage for all the beads, and where I have all my organization to have that, where I have it in all the rooms, and have that on one floor. And then the other floor would be where I have this wall set up, do my lives, and do all the work to prep for them and have the employees work in there. So that, I think that's what I want to go to, is I think it'd be cool to have it as a grain bin. I am located in South Dakota. So, and Anna, like I said, I have been doing beading for 20 years. This is about my fourth or fifth attempt at organizing. And once I got it to this, I've had this for probably, I haven't had the bead wall for 8 years, because we have lived in this house for 8 years. I had these in my old house. So I would say I probably had these for 10 years. But during COVID, I found this and put it up. So what it is it is a closet storage unit. You know how like you can hang your clothes and you have shelves and stuff? That's what this is, but we took out all of the hanging side and we made it all shelves. This was a discontinued color for this. They have the wood and they just put laminate on it. And this is a discontinued laminate color. So I got it at a huge discount. This cost the entire thing $200 to have an 8x8 wall because it was a discontinued color and they couldn't do anything. And it was their display work. So that is how it was. And then when I put my beads in here, I actually had them all lined up on the same side. I didn't zigzag it. And when I looked at it, it just didn't look right. And I then zigzagged all of them, you know, 2 shelves and then zigzagged. That little bit made a huge difference on how it looked. So yeah. So and how I even found the place that had this is one person that I went to high school with. She is friends with the owners of this business. They grew up next door to each other, and she shared their post that they were getting rid of discontinued floor model displays. And I was like, I'm going to go there and look. And you have to understand, we have a van that I do not drive. It is a cargo van. And my husband's like, just take the cargo van in case you buy it, and then you can just take it home. And here I am driving the cargo van. I do not drive this cargo van. And I'm like, yep, I want it. And then I had to back it up for them to load my vehicle, and I couldn't even hardly back it up. And then I looked at my husband and I said, I'm never driving the cargo van again. So that is the experience. I will tell you, that was an experience. So by this whole entire adventure of all my beads and stuff, I've done things I would never do. All right, Rainbow. Literally, when you start beading, you just get 1, then you're 2, and then you're 3, and then you're like, oh, and then you end up with this. Trust me, this is 20 years of buying beads. So when I buy beads too, I do keep some of them. I don't keep as many as I used to, but I do keep beads. So yes, so that's a little bit of background. I have talked a lot today. It turned into a bead haul chat today, so I hope you guys are all right with that. I've never even driven a moving truck. So I have appreciated you all. This has been really a great time for me today about sharing different things. You guys understanding where I am at. We don't normally talk this much except for on our chat nights. We will have a chat night on Monday at 8 p.m. I have got to think of a tutorial for us to do because I didn't do one this week and I really feel bad about that. But I will come up with a tutorial on Tuesday night. If any of you have an idea for the tutorial, please put it in the chat or message me, and then we can see. If I know how to do it, we can bring it to Tuesday night. But that will be tutorial night. I am taking Wednesday and Thursday off this next week. I will be back live on Friday at 7 p.m. Central, and we will do a bead sale. I will be bringing the little ducky beads or pendants. I will bring those on Friday night, and then there will be more. And then Saturday at 10 a.m. we do the charm sale. Charm sale is done a little bit different than we do the lives, and I'll explain that for those of you that are new coming in to do the charms. Charms are the like the silver or the pewter charms that are an inch or smaller in size. They are 35 cents a charm, and we just show you the charm and you tell me how many you want, and we just keep moving from there. And I do separate that order out as we go, because if I don't, when I get off the live, it will take me hours to do that. The charm sale, it all depends on if we have anything going on in the afternoon. Sometimes it will be 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes it can be 6 hours. I don't know what Saturday of next week is, so I don't know how long we're going to go. But it is a fun one. The charms that I'm bringing, I'm not bringing any new charms, just let everybody know. We have done once a month charm sales since June of last year. So we've had 6 months. We have never, like, if you guys wanted me to reorder a bead or a charm that we sold out of, I would have brought that one back. But if we did not sell out of them, I have never brought them back. So we have 6 months of charms that we did not sell out of that I need to bring back. So the second round, normally don't wait 6 months for a second round, but we are here. So we're going to bring those. Ooh, I can do that. But just one. Put it all together on one. Yes. I can do that, Joya. That's a good idea. I'll make some up during before the live so you guys can see what I'm thinking of, and we can do that one. That's a good idea. All right, everybody. I am going to go start separating out the items from last night so that I can start working on invoicing. Those of you that did purchase on Tuesday or last night, your invoices will be sent more than likely on tomorrow because today we're doing some things with Miss Little Buttercup. So you guys all have a great day, and we will see you for sure Monday at 8. If I am bored while I am packaging up your orders, I may go live tomorrow night. Not a guarantee, but we'll see. You guys all have a great weekend. Thank you for a fun time, and we will see you later. Bye.